Today, you will learn all about the mysterious creature that has been feared for centuries, the subject of countless legends, and one that still lacks a definitive answer. Does it even really exist? Yes, we're talking about the snowman. Let's figure it out. Are we dealing with a real creature or just a figment of human imagination? Interest in this mystery didn't just start yesterday. Back in 1921, an expedition heading to the summit of Everest encountered something terrifying. From behind a hill came wild, blood-curdling cries. When the expedition members dared to move closer, they discovered tracks in the snow, strange yet astonishingly similar to human ones. Since then, Europeans have dubbed this creature the abominable snowman. Then, in 1951, photographer Eric Shipton took a sensational photograph. In the high-altitude snows of Everest, he discovered the imprint of a bare foot. The foot was enormous, 31 by 16 centimeters. This caused a real stir. In the USSR, a special commission was even created to seriously search and study the so-called Bigfoot. Interestingly, this creature is known by different names in various countries and cultures. In Tibet, it's called the Yeti. In North America, it's Bigfoot, due to the colossal tracks it leaves behind. And in some Native American tribes, it's called Sasquatch, which translates to wild man. And in Siberia, what do you think its name is there? I'll give you a hint: the wandering Chukcha. Beware, my friends, especially if you have a woman. They say he can simply come and take her for himself. And not just take her, but live with her as his lawful wife. Moreover, when he appears, all of nature behaves strangely. Birds scatter and panic in all directions. Animals run away, and people go into shock. By the way, have you ever wondered where the word panic even comes from? Yes, you've heard the expression panic fear, but do you know its origin? In ancient times, the image of the snowman was associated with Pan, the shaggy god of nature, the patron of forests and fields. His appearance struck terror into all who encountered him. It is from his name that the word panic originates. To this day, no researcher has managed to take a clear photo or high-quality video. Everyone excuses it by claiming the snowman supposedly has a special ability. He can overexpose film, disable cameras, and wreck electronic equipment, just like in science fiction. And here's another thing. For geologists and biologists, this creature is a real puzzle. It seems it never leaves behind excrement, not a single sample. It gives the impression that these creatures are well-versed in forensics and meticulously cover their tracks, as if they know they are being hunted. In 1967, 2 Americans decided to prank the public. They put on shaggy, ape-like suits and filmed an encounter with a Yeti. Good one, bro. But surprisingly, this video was long considered the first reliable evidence of the snowman's existence. However, in 2002, relatives of those very same pranksters admitted it was a hoax. The entire sensation turned out to be a fraud. But the story didn't end there. In 2013, Oxford genetics professor Brian Sykes published the results of analysis of 2 hair samples found in the Himalayas. Surprisingly, the DNA matched that of an ancient polar bear that lived over 40,000 years ago. So perhaps the legendary Yeti is not an ape-like creature, but a descendant of an extinct bear. But is that really it? Maybe it's just a coincidence. There is another version that snowmen exist in different forms. For example, some dwell in mountain caves, others in remote forests, where they even build dwellings in trees like apes. Furthermore, archaeologists have found images of Yeti-like creatures on ancient artifacts in ancient Greece, Armenia, Rome, and other countries. This suggests that the image of the snowman has accompanied humanity for millennia. Many scientists, biologists, and anthropologists are skeptical of these legends.
They argue that for a species to exist, you need at least 100 individuals. So where are they all? They could at least show us one. Although, what if it's just a bear standing on its hind legs? In that position, it could indeed appear human-like. Its height, by the way, is rumored to reach 5 meters, though that might just be an exaggeration. What if snowmen are an alternative branch of human evolution? One path intellectual, social, like us, and the other psychophysical with developed hidden abilities. After all, the cases of cameras failing and people experiencing headaches and panic, are these just coincidences? Some believe that snowmen are a backup option for humanity. If we destroy ourselves, they could emerge from the shadows and become the new masters of the planet. Millions of people around the world believe this. In the end, there is not a single piece of genuine proof of the snowman's existence. No bodies, no skeletons, no irrefutable photos. But what if all these eyewitness accounts are not the ravings of madmen, but pieces of a large, still unsolved mystery?